Hello students, my name is Professor Mohammad Asim and we are doing ADMAS. ADMAS for those who are doing IGCSE which have syllabus code 0606 and for those who are doing CIE O level which have syllabus code 4037. So both kind of students can get equal benefit from this course. Students, so far we have done chapter number 1, name is function from this book. Then we started chapter number 2 and did first three exercises 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3. And for the demand of students, we did exercise 6.5 from the chapter number 6 logarithmic equations. And still some students request me to start chapter number 3 because they have exams. So for those students, I am starting chapter number 3. Name is indices and search. It's very easy chapter and you already done in O level math from this for this topic indices and search. But in this course, ADMAS course, we will do some advanced kinds of indices and search. So let's start chapter number 3. Here we have some rules of indices. If you remember these rules, then you can do easily all kinds of questions which are related to indices. Let's have a look. Rule number 1. Rule number 1 is a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. This rule is not new for you. You already did in grade 9 from O level mathematics. This rule says if the bases are same and bases are multiply, then power should be added. So a to the power m or a to the power n is always equals to a to the power m plus n. Rule 2 is a to the power m divided by a to the power n is always equals to a to the power m minus n. You can say power or you can say exponent, both are same. This rule says if two same bases are divided, then their exponents or their powers can be subtracted. So m upon n can be m minus n. Rule number 3, a to the power m and a to the power m and to the power n. So a to the power m and n to the power n. So if we have power to the power, then both the powers are multiply each other. So a to the power m and to whole power n means m into n, that is a to the power m n. Okay. Rule number 4, a to the power n into b to the power n is equals to ab to the power n. This rule says if we have two different bases but same exponent, then we can write both the bases in single power. You can see here a to the power n and b to the power n, because both bases have same exponent, that is n, so we can write ab to whole power n. Come to rule number 5. A power n upon b power n is equals to a upon b to whole power n. This rule says if we have two different bases but same powers and both are divided, then we can write both the bases in divided form to single power n. So a exponent n upon b exponent n is always equals to a upon b whole exponent n. This is rule number 5. Rule number 6. Rule number 6 is a to the power 0 is 1. It means something to the power 0 is always 1. Okay. Rule number 7. A to the power minus n is always equals to 1 upon a to the power n. So we can convert the sign of the exponent by just writing the given number into 1 upon. So a power minus n is equals to 1 upon n. Rule 8, a to the power 1 upon n can be written in radical form. A to the power 1 upon n is always equals to n radical a, or you can say nth root of a. And the last rule is rule 9, a to the power m upon n can be written n nth root of a to whole power m, or you can write a to the power m with nth rule with nth root. Okay, so these are 9 rules which will help to do exercise 3.1. Now starting exercise 3.1, question number 1. Simplify each of the following. Simplify means do questions as small as possible. So question number 1, part A, x to the power 5 and the power 3. We have already seen in rule of indices that power to the power is always multiply. So you just write x to the power 5 threes are 15. This is our answer. Come to part B, x to the power 7 into x to the power 9. Apply rule 1. If the bases are same and bases are multiply, then power should be added. 7 plus 9. So x to the power 7 plus 9 is what? 16. Come to part C, x to the power 5 divided by x to the power 8. We have already seen if two same bases are divided, then their power can be subtracted. So we can write this 5 and this 8 is plus, this should be minus 8. So x to the power 5 minus 8 is minus 3. Answer. This is the answer of part B. Come to part D. So these are very easy questions. Very easy. X to the power 10 with square root sign. You know, student, the value of square root is 1 upon 2. So if you change this square root by power 1 upon 2, then no matter, because the value of square root, this one, is always equals to 1 upon 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. So the answer is x to the power 5. Answer. Come to part E. Part E is x to the power minus 3 and whole power 5. What is the rule? The rule is, sorry, this is not part E, this is part F. Part E is x to the power minus 4 with square root. So what you have learned, the value of square root is always equals to 1/2. So if you remove this square root, you should put 1 upon 2. So 2 to the 4. So the answer is x to the power minus 2. Answer. Come to part F. X to the power minus 3 to whole power 5. So power to the power is always multiply. Minus 3 into 5. 3 5s are 15 and minus plus minus. So the final answer is x to the power minus 15. Come to part G. X 6 with cube root. Now this time you are seeing cube root. So if you replace this cube root, you should put 1 upon 3. If you see nothing, you have to put 1 upon 2. If you see 3, you have to put 1 upon 3. If you see 4 over here, this one, if you see 4 over here, this you should put 1 upon 4. If you see 5 over here, you should put 1 upon 5. If you see n, you should put 1 upon n, and so on. So 3 2s are 6. So the answer is x2. Come to part h. Part h is x to the power minus 1 whole power 2 multiply by x to the power 1 upon 2 whole power 8. Very easy. Power to the power is always multiply minus 1 into 2 minus 2 into power to the power is always multiply 1 upon 2 multiply by 8. This should cancel. 2 4s are 8. So x to the power 4 ones are 4 and bases are same, then power should be added or subtracted. Minus 2 plus 4 and x 4 minus 2 is 2. So the final answer is x square. Okay students, so these are from part A to part H. Come to part I. Part I is 3 x square y multiply by 5 x 4 y cube. Very easy. First we have to multiply 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is 15. Then focus on all x terms. This is x square, this is x4. So x power add in x power 2 plus 4. And this is y. If you see exponent nothing, then you have to put 1. So 1 plus, what is this power? Y 3. So y 3 power 3. So 15 x to the power 2 plus 4 is 6 and y 1 plus 3 is 4. This is our answer. Final answer is 15x6y4. This is part I. Now come to part J. 25 x6 y minus 4 square root. Very easy. You have seen in previous parts the value of square root is always 1 upon 2. So you have to write first this is 25. 25 can be write 5 square, then x6, then y minus 4 and square root value is 1 upon 2. Now you have seen in indices rule, if we have, you can see, I will show you on screen. Now focus on rule number 4. A to the power n into b to the power n is equals to ab whole power n. Or you can say from right to left, if you read from right to left, you can say ab to the power n is equals to a to the power n into b to the power n. So from rule 4, you can apply this 1 upon 2 power on each and every number. So 5 square to whole power 1 upon 2 x6 whole power 1 upon 2 y minus 4 whole power 1 upon 2. Cancel this 2 by 2. The answer is 5. This 2 by 6. The answer is 3. This 2 by 4. The answer is y minus 2. So the answer is 5x3y minus 2. This is final answer of part J. Come to part K. Part K is 2x3 y3 upon 2 whole power 4. Same rule we have to apply. We apply power 4 on each and every number. But keep in mind, we can apply power on each and every number if all numbers are multiplied. If there is plus or minus sign in between the numbers, then we cannot apply power directly on each and every number. Please keep in mind. But in this case, we can apply power 4 without hesitation. X3 into 4, y3 upon 2 into power 4. 2 power 4 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. X, 3 and 4. Power to the power is always multiply. 3 4s are 12. Y. Power to the power is always multiply. This 2 cancel by this 4. So the remaining is 2 and this 2 is multiplied by 3. 2 3 is 6. So the final answer is 16x12y6. This is our final answer. Come to part L. I will make more space for part L. Part L is 9x 8 y minus 4 square root multiply 8x 6 y minus 3 cube root. So this is cube and the first one is square root. Now 9x 8 y minus 4. This is square root and the value of square root is 1 upon 2. Multiply by this is 8x 6 y minus 3 and this is cube root and the value of cube root is 1 upon 3. Now according to rule of indices, they apply this 1 upon 2 on each and every number in the bracket. 9 1 upon 2 x to power 8 into 1 upon 2 y to power minus 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 2 into apply this 1 upon 3 on each and every number. 8 to the power 1 upon 3 x 6 to the power 1 upon 3 y minus 3 to the power 1 upon 3. Now simplify. This is 9. 9 can be write 3 square because 3 square is 9. 1 upon 2 remains 1 upon 2. You can cancel this 2 by 8. 2 4 is 8. So x4 multiply. Multiply. This 2 by minus 4. 2 to the 4. Y power is minus 2 into. This is 8 to the power 1 upon 3. So you can write 8 in terms of 2 power 3. Why? Because we want to cancel this 3 by 3. 2 to the power 3 is 8 because 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Multiply. This 3 cancel by this 6. So it is x2 and this 3 cancel by this 3. It is y minus 1. Now this 2 cancel by this 2. The answer is 3 into x4 into y minus 2 into this 3 cancel by 3 only 2 into x2 into y minus 1. This 3 and this 2 multiply by each other. So 3 2s are 6. This is x4 and this is x2. So both powers will be added 4 plus 2. This is y minus 2 and this is y minus 1. So both powers will be added minus 2 minus 1. So final answer is 6 x 4 plus 2 is 6 y minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Answer. Final answer is 6x6y minus 3. Okay, student, I hope you completely understand question number 1 from part A to part L. Now we will move to question number 2. This is question number 2. Same requirement just like in question number 1. Simplify each of the following. Very easy. Part A. Cube root of x multiply by cube root of x5 upon x minus 2. Very easy. First we have to write this cube root in terms of x to the power 1 upon 3. Then we have to write this x5 and this cube root in terms of 1 upon 3 upon x to the power minus 2. Now x to the power 1 upon 3 into this is x5 and whole power is 1 upon 3. So power to the power is multiply. 5 into 1 upon 3 is 5 upon 3. So this is 5 upon 3 and x to the power minus 2. The first rule of indices is if the bases are same, then powers will be added. 1 upon 3 plus 5 upon 3 upon x to the power minus 2. Because this is 1 upon 3 plus 5, 5 upon 3, same denominator. So no need to take LCM, just add both numerator and denominator. 5 plus 1 is 6 upon 3 upon x to the power minus 2. 3 2s are 6. So x 2 upon x minus 2. 2 and move this minus 2 in above side to make the numerator. It will be 2 plus 2. So the final answer is x2 plus 2 is 4. Hope you understand. Now come to part B. X square into x5 square root upon x minus 1 upon 2. So x square, this x5 would be x5 1 upon 2 because this is square root upon x to the power minus 1 upon 2. So x square power to the power is multiply. 5 into 1 upon 2 is 5 upon 2 upon x minus 1 upon 2. If the bases are same, then the powers are added. 2 plus 5 upon 2 and upon x power minus 1 upon 2 remains same. 2 plus 5 upon 2. 2 to the 4, 4 plus 5, 9. So this will be 9 upon 2 upon x to the power minus 1 upon 2. So x to the power 9 upon 2, this minus 1 upon 2 move in above side will be plus 1 upon 2. So x to the power 9 plus 1 10, 10 upon 2, and 2 fives are 10. So the final answer is x to the power 5. This is final answer. Hope you understand. Now come to part C. Part C is cube root of x is whole square into square root of x6 root upon x minus 1 upon 3. Very easy. This is cube root, so it will be x to the power 1 upon 3, and whole power is 2. This is x6 and square root means 1 upon 2 upon x minus 1 upon 3 is equals to power to the power is multiply. So 1 upon 3 into 2, 2 ones are 2, it will be 2 upon 3 into power to the power is multiply, 2 3s are 6. It will be x3 upon x minus 1 upon 3 remains same. Bases are same and bases are multiplied, then power will be added. So x 2 upon 3 plus 3 upon x minus 1 upon 3. 2 upon 3 plus 3. 3 3 is a 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 upon 3 upon x minus 1 upon 3. So x 11 upon 3. This minus 1 upon 3 move above. It will be plus 1 upon 3. Both the denominators are same. So we will add directly 11 plus 1, 12. 12 upon 3. So x to the power 3 4s are 12, x4. This is the answer. Final answer is x4. I hope you understand. Now come to last part of question number 2, part D. Part D is 3x y whole square multiply by x4 y6 square root upon 2 x4 y cube square. According to the rule of indices, we have to apply this square on 3x and y. So it will be 3 square into x square into y square multiply by x4 y6. Apply the value of square root, that is 1 upon 2. upon, again apply the rule of indices on each and every number in the bracket. We have to apply power 2. So it will be 2 square into x4 square into y cube square. Okay, 3 square is 9. 9, x square is x square simply, y square is y square, multiply by, apply this power 1 upon 2 on each and every number in the bracket. So x4 into 1 upon 2 into y6 1 upon 2 upon 2 square is 4, power to the power is multiply, x4 to the 8, y power to the power is multiply, 3 to the 6. Next, 9 x square y square into power to the power is multiplied, 2 to the 4, it will be x square into y power to the power is multiplied, 2 3 is 6, y cube upon 4 x 8 y 6. So 9 x 2 plus 2. I am taking these two x square. Similarly, y 2 plus 3. Apply the rule of indices. If the bases are same, then power will be added. 4 x 8 y 6. So 9 x2 plus 2 4 y2 plus 3 5 upon 4 x 8 y 6 is equals to 9 upon 4. You can write in this form 9 upon 4 x4. This 8 is shifted above, it will be minus 8, because if we uh, shift the number from bottom to top, we should change the sign, plus to minus and minus to plus. Y5 and y6 should be y minus 6. So 9 upon 4 x, 4 minus 8 is minus 4, 5 minus 6 is y power minus 1. So the final answer of part D is 9 upon 4 x minus 4 y minus 1. This is our final answer. Come to question number 3. This is question number 3. Given that 36x4 whole square upon 8x squared into 3x is equals to 2 power a, 3 power b, x power c. Evaluate a, b and c. Very easy. This is 36. 36 x4 whole square upon 8 x square into 3x. So this is 36 x4 2. Apply this square on both the numbers. This is 36 square into this is x4 2 upon, see this is 8, 8 3s are 24 into x, this is x2, so 2 plus this x have nothing power, it means 1. Okay, This is 36. Can we write this 36 in terms of this is 36? If we write this 36 into 9 into 4, so 9 into 4 is 36, and this 4 and 2 both powers will multiply each other, x 8 upon this is 24. Can we write this 24 in terms of 12 into 2? This is x 2 plus 1 3. Now apply this 9 and 4, this 2 on both the numbers. This is 9 square, this is 4 square, this is x 8. Move this 3 on above side. 8 minus 3 upon this 12 can be write 4 into 3, and this 3 is already present. This is 9. We can write this 9 is 3 square, and square is already present. This is 4. We can write, but we can cancel this 4 square by this 4. So cancel this 4 by its square and write this 4 in terms of 2 square. Okay, into x to the power 8 minus 3 is 5 upon 3 into 3. You can write this is 3 square. Now write this 2 square into 3 to the power 2 to the 4 into x to the power 5. This is 3 square. So 2 square into 3 power 4. Move this 3 and above side, it will be 4 minus 2 into x 5. So 2 power 2 square into 3, 4 minus 2 is 2 into x 5. And according to question, this is equals to 2 power a into 3 power b into x power c. Now you can understand why we convert each and every number into 2 and 3 in terms of 2 and 3, because we need 2 and 3 on left hand side, because on right hand side there are 2 and 3. Now apply the rule of indices. The rule of indices says if we have same power or same basis on either side, left hand side and right hand side. What I mean, see this is 2 square, and on right hand side this is 2 power a. So because the bases are same, then powers will be equal, therefore a is equals to 2. Similarly, this is 3 square and this is 3 to the power b. Bases are same, therefore b is equals to 2. Similarly, x5 and x power c, bases are same, then the value of c is 5. And this is the requirement of the question. The value of a is 2 and the value of b is value of b. Kindly wait. Oh, sorry. This is 24. This should be 2, because 24 is 12 into 2. I am sorry. This is my mistake. This should be 2, and this cancels same. This is 2 square. This is x5, and this is 2 square, and this is 3 into 2. Wait, I am rubbing this whole, because if I am confused, then you will be confused automatically. Okay, no problem. I will give 2 more minutes to this question. Very silly mistake, but silly mistake can destroy the whole question. Okay, students. Now, this is 9. 9 can be right 3 square and 3 square and 2 is already present. This is 4 can be right 2 square and this is x. 8 minus 3 is 5 upon this is 3 and this is 2. So 3 to the power 2 to the 4 into 2 square into x to the power 5 upon 3 into 2. Now move this 3 on above side. It will be 3 4 minus 1 because this 3 has no power, therefore it will be 1. This is 2 square and move this 2 on above, it will be minus 1 and this is x5. Now write in order. 2 power 2 minus 1 is 2 power 1 into 3 power 4 minus 1 is 3 into x power 5 is x power 5 and this is equal to in question 2 power a, 3 power b and x power c. So same rule, this is 2 power 1, this is 2 power a, so a is 1. This is 3 power b, this is 3 power 3, b is 3. This is x power c, this is x power 5, so c is equals to 5. This is final answer. A is 1, b is 3, c is 5. Hope you understand. Come to question number 4. Given that x minus 1 square root y square cube root upon x6 y minus 2 upon 3 square root is equals to x a y b. Find the value of a and the value of b. Very easy, same, just like question number 3. X minus 1 root into y square cube root upon x6 y minus 2 upon 3 square root. X minus 1 can be right. X minus 1 square root means 1 upon 2. Y square cube root means 1 upon 3 upon x6 y minus 2 upon 3 square root means 1 upon 2. X power to the power is multiply, minus 1 into 1 upon 2 is minus 1 upon 2. Y power to the power is multiply, 2 into 1 upon 3 is 2 upon 3 upon apply this 1 upon 2 on each and every number. X6 1 upon 2 into y minus 2 upon 3 into 1 upon 2. X minus 1 upon 2 into y 2 upon 3 upon x. 6 into 1 upon 2 is 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, x3 into y. Cancel this 2 by this 2. Y is minus 1 upon 3. Again apply the rule of indices. X to power minus 1 upon 2 minus 3 into y 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. Okay. So x to power minus 1 upon 2 minus 3. 2 threes are minus 6 minus 1 minus 7 upon 2. into y. Take the LCM 3, because the denominator is 3 in both sides, so we have to add directly. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 upon 3 is equals to x minus 7 upon 2 into y. 3 cancel by 3, answer is 1. And the right hand side is x a y b. Apply the same rule. This is x and this is a. X to the power a, x to the power minus 7 upon 2. So bases are same, then powers are equal. So the value of a is minus 7 upon 2, and b, this is y1, this is yb. So value of b is 1. So the final answer is a is minus 7 upon 2 and b is 1. I hope you completely understand question number 4. Come to question number 5. Question number 5 is a 4 upon 5 b minus 2 upon 3 square root upon a minus 1 upon 5 b power 2 upon 3 is equals to ax by. Find the value of x and the value of y. Very easy question. A 4 upon 5 b minus 2 upon 3 square root means 1 upon 2 upon a minus 1 upon 5 b up 2 upon 3. Apply 1 upon 2 in the whole bracket. So a 4 upon 5 whole 1 upon 2 b minus 2 upon 3 1 upon 2 upon a minus 1 upon 5 b 2 upon 3. So a 2 to the 4. Answer is 2 upon 5. b 2 cancel by 2. Answer is minus 1 upon 3 upon a minus 1 upon 5 b 2 upon 3. A 2 upon 5. Move this minus 1 upon 5 on top. It will be 1 upon 5. B minus 1 upon 3 and minus 2 upon 3. So A denominator are same. 2 plus 1 3. Answer is 3 upon 5. B denominator are same. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 upon 3. So A 3 upon 5. B 3 cancel to 3 minus 1. And the right hand side is given ax by. Apply the same rule. If the bases are same, then powers are equal. This implies that x is equals to 3 upon 5 and y is equals to minus 1. This is our final answer of question number 5. X is 3 upon 5 and y is minus 1. Come to question number 6. Question number 6 is a x square by minus 4 upon, sorry, a x square upon b5 minus x multiplied by by minus 4 upon a y. Very easy. x into 2, 2x. So a power 2x into, this is a power y. This can be moved on above side. It will be minus y into b y minus 4, and this 5 minus x move above side. So this plus 5 would be minus 5, and this minus x would be plus x. Okay. So a to the power 2x minus y into b to the power x plus y minus 5 minus 4 is minus 9. And the right hand side is a to b 4. Now, apply the rule of indices. If the bases are same, then powers are equal. And if the powers are same, then bases are equal. So bases are same. This is a power 2x minus y is equals to, this is a square. So this is equation number 1. Similarly, b power is x plus y minus 9, and this is b power 4. And you can write this x plus y, move this minus 9 on other side, it will be plus 9. So x plus y, 9 plus 4 is 13. Equation number 2. So we have two simultaneous equation. One is x, sorry, equation number 1 is 2x minus y is equals to 9, sorry 2, and equation number 2 is x plus y is equals to 13. Apply the method of elimination. This, if you add these two equations, y cancel to y, 2x plus x is 3x, 13 plus 2 is 15, 3 5s the 3 1 the 3, 3 5 the 15, x is equals to 5. X is 5. Put this value of x in any one of the equation. I am putting in equation number 2. Equation number 2 is x plus y is equals to 13. X is 5. 5 plus y is equals to 13. And y is equals to 13 minus 5 is 8. Therefore, the value of x is 5 and the value of y is 8. Answer. The value of x is 5 and the value of y is 8. Hope you understand question number 6. Move to question number 7. Question number 7 is, simplify 1 plus x to the power 3 upon 2 minus 1 plus x to the power 1 upon 2. So student, how we can simplify this? It's very easy. If we write this 1 plus x 3 upon 2 in terms of x, 1 plus x to the power 1 multiply by x to the power, multiply by 1 plus x to the power 1 upon 2, and this minus 1 plus x remains same. This is 1 plus x to the power 1 and this is 1 plus x to the power 1 upon 2. Both are same. You can see clearly. This is power 1, this is power 1 upon 2. And bases are same. 1 plus 1 upon 2, obviously 3 upon 2. So we can do this. Now, taking 1 plus x to the power half common from these two. So 1 plus x to the power half is outside. This is only 1 plus x minus the whole 1 plus x to the power half is outside. So there is nothing. If nothing, then 1. Minus 1 cancel by 1. So the final answer is x into 1 plus x to the power 1 upon 2. This is the answer of question number 7. X multiplied by 1 plus x to whole power, or you can say exponent 1 upon 2. So now finish exercise 3.1, and this is our today's class. I will complete this chapter first, and I will not fulfill the demand of the students. Then if I start chapter number 6, students demand me, ask me to start chapter 3, then some students ask me to start chapter number 5. No, this is not my way. I will finish chapter number 3, then we'll do remaining exercises of chapter number 2, then start chapter number 5. Okay, students. If you like my today's class or previous lectures or my videos, kindly do subscribe my channel. And whenever you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon button so that when I upload the video, you will get the notification. Don't restrict my videos to yourself. Kindly share as many as you can. Okay, students, good luck for next lecture. And in next lecture, we will do exercise 3.2.